Hey friends, I'm back with another video. This video is going to be another collaboration video with my girl Kayse Morris. She lives in Georgia, I live in California, and we are now comparing dollar stores. She's going to shop at her Georgia dollar store and I'm gonna shop at my California dollar store, and we're gonna compare to see whose dollar store is better. Just kidding. So we are going to compare her Georgia dollar store to my California dollar store. I'm gonna be shopping at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure which dollar store she's shopping at. I'm sure she'll mention it in her video. Before you watch my video, do me a favor, click on her link below, go check out her channel, watch her video, and then head back to mine. I have a couple friends who start school in a week or two, and I don't start school until September. Comment below, when do you typically start prepping for the upcoming school year? Do you kind of spread it out over the summer, or do you start prepping maybe a couple weeks before? I've done a little bit of prep work, mostly my classroom organization, kind of reorganizing some things. I haven't done a lot of curriculum prep quite yet, but that is definitely on my to-do list. So comment below, when do you start classroom prep for the upcoming school year? Hi, how's it going?
Going well. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I would just like 3 petite vanilla scones. And a venti iced water, please. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm running errands today, kind of working my way around town. I'm gonna go school shopping for my little guy who's going into 1st grade, and then I'm gonna head to the classroom and do the filming of the actual products that I snagged from the dollar store. So stick around. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. I love connecting with new people, so I've linked all of my social media accounts down below. I would love to connect with you. I'm Elizabeth and I'm a kindergarten teacher in California. I'm in the classroom today doing another haul video, back to school haul video. This time it is dollar store themed, and so I'm going to walk you through all of the things that I got at my local dollar store. The dollar store that I went to is the Dollar Tree. If you have any ideas about the things that I talk about today, please comment below, because collaboration in the teaching world is so wonderful. Other teachers can read your comments and get ideas about things that I talk about, and that's just a great way for us to share our ideas. All right, so I'm just gonna jump in and kind of walk you through what I got and how I'm gonna use it in the classroom. The first thing that I grabbed were these colored bright book covers. I'm actually going to use these to line the cabinets in the classroom. They are meant for books, notebooks, posters, lunch boxes, that kind of thing, but I'm just going to use them for the bottoms of my cabinets. These are only $1 and I grabbed too many. I also saw, oops, wrong thing. I also saw these adorable foam dry erase blocks. You can write letters or numbers on these, or words. You could also use this as an activity for the students to get to know one another. So put questions on one, names on the other, and then roll them. Ask the student who was rolled the question that was rolled. So I figured these would be really fun. I grabbed 2 sets of these, both only $1 each. Great find. We have a linoleum patch in the classroom that the students use to line up when it's recess time or drill time, whatever. And so I found these floor decor stickers, and they're Astro Bright colors, woohoo. Totally go with the decor in the classroom, but they'll be a really good cue for the students. So I can very easily say, okay, go line up on the arrows, face in the direction that the arrows are pointing, and get ready to go. I grabbed 5 packs of these. These were $1. They come 4 to a pack. In my last video, I talked about these magnetic boards that I got from IKEA. I'm gonna share that in my IKEA haul video. That video is going to be hopefully uploaded, cross my fingers, by Friday. I've been on the search for magnetic things. I found these really awesome mailboxes. There's a chalkboard, a bus, a bluebird. So I'm going to probably use these on these magnetic boards. I also have doors that are magnetic, so I may use these for those as well. I may use them for decor or some kind of classroom management. I found adhesive labels at the dollar store. They are 4 binders, but they come 18 in a pack and they're sticky. So I grabbed 2 packs of these. This was a really great find. These are great for labeling binders, but I'm also going to use them to label things in the classroom like shelves and books and all of that. So this was a really exciting find for me because I have never seen labels like this at the dollar store before. I love doing small group work with the students, and anything that is color coded that the students could very easily go to and just know that this is their color, their group. So I saw these different color sand timers and I figured, you know, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use these yet, but these would be great to have on hand. If you're in small group, my thought was, okay, flip your timer over. This is your 2-minute. This is a 2-minute sand timer. So this is your 2-minute warning, wrap up your small group, and then put your supplies away and come back to your desk. So I'm thinking that's the route I'm gonna go with these. So I got 3 different colors, but then I snagged 1 more. This is another green one. So I think that that's the route I'm gonna go with these. These were $1 each, so that's only $4. I feel really good about that. The Dollar Tree in my area has this whole section called Teaching Tree, like it's teacher resources for teachers. So they have all of these neat little resources for teachers, and there's some things that I don't necessarily have a plan for right when I see it, but if it's something that's really unique, I just think I'm gonna grab it and see maybe in the future if I use that. So this classroom floor tape was one of those things. Are you focused? Focus, Danielson, focus. Oh my goodness. Okay, what the heck? This will probably be something that we use for either lining up or games. Not quite sure, but it's nice to have on hand. It was only $1. I didn't feel like it was a huge splurge, and I'm sure that I will have use for it in the future. So I found these 4 cones. They go totally with the classroom decor. They each say "you're terrific" on them, so I'll probably use these as small group time cones where they each go to a colored cone in 4 small groups. These are only $1 at the dollar store. Do I even need to say that? Everything that I got was $1. So I found these kids jumbo tweezers and I grabbed several. I grabbed 5. These are great for fine motor skills. The kids pinch them together. They can pick up pom-poms or blocks or whatever, and marshmallows. They can pick up whatever you put in front of them, but this is really good, especially for those little guys, those kinder babies, maybe pre-Ks that are coming in really young and they still are working those fine motor skills, need some really fun practice. So I grabbed 5 of these, only $1. Great find. Moving on. I know I've said like 50,225 times that I am using this magnetic board right here for things throughout the year. So I've been looking for things that are magnetic. I like magnetic things because they last a long time. They're not going to be something that you buy and they wear out over a year. Magnets last forever. So if you can find some good quality clips or letters, numbers, shapes, things that are going to be able to be used on this thing, it's a great find. So I found these magnetic Astro Bright clips, and I'm probably going to use these for word work on here, where the kids will clip a picture and then they spell the word out with those little letters that I found from Target in my Target haul video. There were things at the dollar store that I didn't really have like put my finger on it purpose for, but I saw them and I'm like, you know what, I'm sure I can find a use for these. And so I found these little 2-drawer plastic containers, and I got 1 of each color that they got. I got a green, purple, blue, and a pink one. Those could be used for like paper clips, supplies. These can also be used for crayons, so I'm sure that I'll find use for these. So I got 4 different colors. I think it was a good find. This container is one that I'm really excited about because I feel like this one's gonna last a few years. Sometimes the containers at the dollar store are not the sturdiest, which is fine. It gets you through a year or 2, serves a purpose, it's wonderful. But when you can find containers that are good quality, strong, you know they're gonna last a couple years, few years maybe, I feel like $1, you can't pass it up. So this one is a teal container. It has 3 different bins. It has like a little bonus bucket that's included, and they're really sturdy. These are not gonna crack or break. I feel really good about this purchase. I'm probably gonna put supplies in here, maybe glue. This is a really good size for like glue for each table, or glue sticks, markers. There's a lot of different ways that I could use these. And I got a total of 9 containers, but these were only $3. I felt really good about that purchase as well. The next thing that I found was like a miracle. Oh. I found these bins that match my current bins, and I've been looking to replace a couple of them because a couple of the bins that we were using in the classroom, just over time, they broke. They lasted like several years, which is great because if you can find stuff that lasts that long from the dollar store, that's a wonderful thing because it's on the cheap. We're on a teacher's budget. I know you get it. We understand each other. These fit perfectly in this shelving unit that I have, and so I basically just bought like 10 of these, and I swapped out some of them that were broken or just really worn, and I replaced them with these. So I got a large stack of these. An exciting find that I snagged were these little card holders. This might not be something that you're like, well, why is that exciting? If you bend these a little bit like that and pull them up, these sit perfectly and are a perfect tool for the students to use to prop up their tablets. We are a one-to-one school. All of our kindergarten through 2nd grade students have tablets, and we use them in the classroom every day. You can check out my other Google Apps for Education video. I talk a lot more about the apps that we use in the classroom, but having a little stand like this that props the tablet up for the students is a wonderful solution. It really gets them being able to sit up straight instead of having to hunch over their desk. I really liked this, so I snagged several of these. These are going to be used in my digital centers, and my digital centers are linked below. I'll put a little footage here just so that you can see how I use the digital centers, but I really am excited about using these card holders, business card holders, for propping up the students' tablets, because I think that's going to help their posture as they are working on their digital centers. I found more magnets at the dollar store, and these are just pretty simple, straightforward. They're circle magnets. These are great just for holding things on that magnetic board. I have 2 of these in the classroom, one here and one on the other side of my pink playhouse. I found these clips. They're like paper clips with a magnet on the back. This is great because the students can clip something to it and display it. We are also going to be putting up magnetic knife racks that I found in IKEA, and having clips like this to be able to clip a piece of artwork and just pop it on the magnetic knife rack. And there won't be knives on it, obviously. It's just like a metal strip, and then we can display artwork, and we avoid having to use Velcro or tack or tape or command strips. This is just going to be a money saver and time saver, I think, over the years. I'm really looking for things that I can not only use on the magnetic board, but then also on those magnetic strips that we're going to be putting around the classroom to display the students' artwork. So I was excited to find the clothespin shaped magnetic clips. One last thing on the magnetic clips, they come 3 in a pack, and I found 3 different colors, green, blue, and red. So I got 9 clips for $3, and I'm pretty excited about that. That's a good purchase. Along the same lines of this magnetic board, I found these awesome magnetic tins, and the lid comes off. So on this magnetic board, we're going to be using this for word work and sentence work, some math skills. But on the other side of the playhouse, it's like right here, you can't see it because it's off camera, and it's going to be our tinker area. So we're going to put marbles inside here and just plop it on the magnetic board like that. Woohoo! So the kids can just grab this off, open the lid, dump out the marbles, and then put the marbles back here. The tinker area is going to have this magnetic board with like a little marble run on it. There's a magnetic marble run that Lakeshore Learning has, and I'm going to get that for the other magnetic board. And so we'll put the marbles in here, attach it to there, and the kids are going to have so much fun. Another magnetic thing that I found, are you guys tired of me talking about magnetic things yet? I'm sorry if you are, but another thing that I found were these magnet clips, and these are great because it's 4 or 2 a pack. It's only $1, and these are super sturdy, super strong. I'm just going to open them right now and show you how strong they are. That's super strong. That's going to hold a good size paper. So I also found smaller tins as well, And these are going to be great for paper clips and pins. I'm going to put these actually on our magnetic door. Comment below, how would you use these magnetic tins in your classroom? Let me know what your thoughts are. So I was super excited to find some bins that were good quality at the dollar store, and these were one of the bins that I found. I got every color I think that they have. They're kind of spread around the classroom right now, but they have a pink, a green, an orange, a teal, and a white color. And they're great size. They have handles on both sides. They're not like super sturdy, but they're not super flimsy. They do have a good quality to them. They were only $1, so I grabbed a bunch of these because these are a great size. You can put reading books, you can do reading group bins. There's just so many things, so many uses for this type of bin. So I grabbed a bunch of these. And the wonderful thing about the dollar store is that while they don't have a return policy, you can always bring stuff in and then trade it with other stuff. So there's that option. If you overbuy, you can always go back in and trade things out, because there's always things that you need at the dollar store. Another exciting find that I snagged when I was at the dollar store are these reusable dry erase pockets. These are awesome. I bought a bunch of these off of Amazon. I thought I got a really great price, and then I went to the dollar store and found out that they sell them there. And while these are not the same quality as the ones I got off of Amazon, the only thing that's different about these is that the cloth on the sides is not quite the quality of the ones that I got off of Amazon. However, these are still great quality. This would be great for hanging by the door if you had a school roster or something that you needed to put in here, maybe for drills, things that you needed to display, lunch stuff or parent information, newsletter stuff. You can actually hang this and display it on the wall. We use these for several things, but one of the best ways, and this is a great example too because it has the math problems right in, this is a paper saver. This is gonna save you ink. So while this pocket was $1, it's gonna save you because the students only need a dry erase marker and a piece of paper that slides into the pocket, and then they can just write the answers out. So I love these because they are cheap. They are gonna last you a long time. They save you ink. They're gonna save you paper. Just altogether a wonderful find. So don't hate me for saying this, but I literally bought every single one at the dollar store. This was all they had, and I think it's about 10. I bought about 10 at the dollar store. Another set of bins that I found that were really good, sturdy quality were these little mini bins. They have handles on both sides, and this is a stack. So each one is its own individual. These were $1, and they come in a variety of colors. The ones that I grabbed were blue, pink, and purple. I grabbed a ton of these, and I actually have already started using some of these in the classroom, but I just grabbed this stack so that I could show you. I'm excited about these. You can use these for a variety of things, small group stuff, games, centers. There's a lot of things that you can use these for. And like I said, if you ever overbuy, you can always bring stuff back. And during the holiday season, a lot of times what I'll do is if I have an overstock, I always keep the receipt. I bring the stuff back and then I trade it in for gifts and stuff for teachers, or if I want to customize gifts for the students for Christmas, then I just go in and I trade the inventory that I have with what I want at the dollar store. Another great find were these bins, and you can kind of see them displayed back here. I'm gonna use these for book bins. I'm also gonna use these to put stuffed animals in for the kids, and these are good. They are not the sturdiest, I will say, but I do foresee these lasting a couple years. I would give these a couple years in the classroom. They are the colors that I love. They match the decor in the classroom, so I was really excited to find these. And the best part about these, in my opinion, is the size. They can literally fit good sized books in them, and so I grabbed a bunch of these. They also had these adorable dry erase magnets, and I'm probably going to use these on the door for parents. They say, don't forget when I get to it, ... and a to-do magnet. So I'll probably write little reminders for myself or for parents on the door to display, because our doors are magnetic. Okay, so another product I found that I was excited about. I bought so much magnetic stuff at the dollar store. If you have magnetic doors or magnetic walls, a chalkboard maybe that's magnetic, or a whiteboard that's magnetic, run to the dollar store because they have a ton of options for magnetic stuff. They have all these cute little locker sets, and so I found this magnetic mirror. Actually, 2 different ones. I'm probably gonna use those in our playhouse over here or here. I'm not quite sure, but they were super cute. They're magnetic. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just stick one up so that I can see my face during the day, because y'all know how hard it is to get to the bathroom these days. I also grabbed these little cups. I don't really have a purpose for these yet. I do see potential for these being great when we do projects using beans or beads. So I thought these were great little size for students, and I grabbed 4 packs of these, and each one comes 4 in a pack. So there's 16 cups here for $4. Another great find were these baskets, and I think I might use these for student folders. They are not the best quality. I'm just gonna be straightforward with you, but they are perfect if they are set in one stationary place. So they had just a variety of 3 colors, green, blue, and red. Red doesn't really flow with my classroom, but you gotta flex sometimes. You can't always find exactly what you want. That wraps up my video for today. I so appreciate you watching all the way till the end. If you saw things that you might use differently than I talked about, please comment below. Other teachers watching this video would get some ideas from you, and that's awesome. Teaching and collaborating is a wonderful thing. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up, I would totally appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It was nice to meet you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.